Thanks be to God. Now, over the holidays, we had the start of Lent. And I'm sure, like me, many of you had lots and lots of lovely pancakes. Pancake Day was on Tuesday, which is quite a while, yeah, it's a week ago now. But I wonder if you can remember anything that we learnt about in Lent before half term. Over the course up until half term, your collective worship in class should have been all about Lent. But today we're going to be thinking about most important words, I think, are the first few sentences in the Bible. And I don't know if you can actually see, but I've got a light behind me, one light source here. I've got another light source here, which I'm just about to light the candle. Hope it... okay. And I've also got a torch here as well, another light source. And of course, I have the other candle that we use. Because the first few words in the Bible are, in the beginning, God created the sky and the earth. Darkness covered the ocean, and then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Light is certainly very important as the first thing that was needed in our world. Without light, plants won't grow. Without plants, we don't have a food source. So light is very important for us. Here are some things for you to consider about light and giving thanks to God and how your actions can make the world a better place. So all we do is to just have a look around you, look outside, look around the classroom and see how and think how light is used in our rooms. We've got the sun out today, thank goodness. And that's a fantastic source of light and heat. And we need that to keep us alive. Notice light, look at the sunlight or a light bulb, or as I say, I have the candle behind me here and a nice angle poised lamp there, which think about what life would be like if we were in darkness. The first couple of days of the holidays, it seemed like the light had gone out completely. It just seemed dull and grey. It was wet and miserable, and I kept looking out of my window thinking, oh, I really want to go outside, but it's horrible. But then towards the end of last week, the sun suddenly came out. And when the sun came out, the grass and the flowers, I had daffodils suddenly appear. There were snowdrops, there were primroses. I went for a lovely walk in the woods down Ham Street. I was wandering through there and there were beautiful flowers all just coming out. It was as if the world had been covered in a grey blanket for about 4 or 5 days, and then suddenly that blanket had been lifted off and the sun could get through and it felt much warmer, and everybody I think felt a lot better when the weather's and the sun is shining. So it's really important for us. So what can we do to help? What can we do to make some of these changes? Well, one of the things I can do is to turn the torch off and save energy that way. I can turn off the angle poised lamp because I don't really need that on in here. I've got enough lights in here as it is. But I think for all of us in our homes and also in school is to turn off many of the lights that we don't need. I don't really need my office lights on today, so I'm going to turn them off in a second. The sunlight is coming through the window. I don't need anything else more than that. I just need natural light. And maybe in your classrooms, you've got some lovely light coming in. You could turn the lights off in there. At home, think about what you leave switched on. Those little red lights that you see on your TV sets. So give thanks for light and warmth at home. Almost 1 billion more people have electricity at home than they did 10 years ago. We need to share Jesus' light with the world I wonder how you will do that today. So you'd like to join me in a prayer. Thank God for the light and the energy we use every day. May all the countries act swiftly to reduce energy use and combat climate change. Help us to make small changes where we can. Help us to shine the light of Jesus wherever we are today and this week. Amen. Thank you all very much for joining me today. As I said, we are going to be welcoming back all of the children on the 8th of March, I hope. We will probably be doing our staggered start like we did beginning of September. And we will be thinking about how we move around the school again, making sure that we have plenty of space, keeping our hands clean, making sure we're using all the gels, and keeping a distance from everybody, I think, is a really important thing. Although it's really exciting seeing everyone again, isn't it? It's very hard. So I'd just like to finish today with, we take the good news into our world. Let us go in peace.